Hi, my name is Leslie, and I'm here to guide the lovely Dana through a flow practice. I hope that all of you guys are at home and doing well. I want to just say before we start that you need to honor your body and have compassion for yourself when you're doing this practice at home. Take time to modify. And I'm going to step out of the picture so you can look at Dana. So we'll begin by coming into a seated position. Finding something that speaks to you in your body so that you can sit up nice and straight. Some of you might want to sit on a rolled up towel or a yoga block if you have one, and that will kind of allow your shoulders to rest back and sit up just a little bit easier sometimes. Closing the eyes. Take a long breath in through the nose and blow it out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in, long breath out. Just coming back to breathing in and out of the nose, lengthening each breath. And then taking a moment, if you like, to form an intention for this practice, giving your practice a purpose. Seal the intention. Together, the long breath in and a long breath out. So gently opening your eyes and transitioning onto all fours. We'll start to move into cat-cow breathing. Inhale into cow, so the hips come high, the belly falls, the shoulders come back. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And keep moving in and out a few times. Take your own time. Find a rhythm in your breath. And 2 more rounds. And then we'll come back to a neutral spine. Let's start to warm up the wrists by turning the hands a quarter turn out or a half turn so that your fingers are facing your knees. So you can do this individually with the hands or at the same time. And then to deepen the stretch, let's just start to make some circles with the shoulders. Or you can rock forward and backwards. We spend a lot of time in downward dog in a vinyasa class, and so this is just a good way to stretch out the wrist. And when you're ready, bringing your hands to face forward, maybe shaking out the hands a few times. Coming up onto the fingertips, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale, release the hands down, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out the legs if you like, or sway your hips from side to side. And just relaxing, and using your breath to find a deeper expression in the posture. So with every exhalation, just kind of opening up a little bit more. Bringing the feet together, coming up high on the toes, inhaling on the exhale breath, releasing the heels towards the right side of the mat. Pressing through the left hand to square off the shoulders. And then if you want to deepen the posture, you can take that left foot, bring it behind the right, put a bend in the right knee, and draw the hips back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop the heels over towards the left side. If you want to deepen, bring that foot behind, draw the hips back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend the knees, try and get the shins parallel with the mat, your belly on your thighs. Inhale, come up high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches, and on the exhale breath, start to release your heels towards the back of the mat. If your hamstrings are still really tight, put a bend in the knees. Bring your gaze to your hands, come up to your toes, and start to walk up towards your hands. Come into your forward fold. Knees are slightly bent, head is heavy, neck is long. You can ragdoll if you like, grabbing hold of either elbow and just kind of gently rocking from side to side. And then releasing the hands, coming into a deep knee bend by dropping the hips to the heels. Bringing the chin to the chest. Dana's up on her toes, so she's stretching her feet as well. You can release your heels down, open your thighs, bring your forearms in between your thighs, and then bring your chin to your chest. Let your heels come down onto the mat for garland. That feels okay. Get a deeper stretch. And then gently make your way back into forward fold. So bringing your hands to your heart center and slowly lifting the body up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, swan back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, float the right leg back, yoga lunge. So taking your time, moving into your alignment. Dana looks beautiful, the knee is right on top of the ankle, she's engaging her back leg. We'll start to flow in and out of 2 postures. On the inhale breath, start to straighten out the left leg. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Go ahead and step the left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. So we're engaging the core, pressing through the heels. Long breath in, and on the exhalation, lower the body all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, align the fingertips up with the shoulders, squeeze the forearms tight by your sides, and on the next inhale, start to come into your baby cobra. Dana's gaze is down, her neck is long, she's contracting the muscles in the lower back, breathing, and release. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Baby cobra can be a modification for upward dog. Walk your hands behind your shoulders a few inches. Transition to all fours on the inhale, and on the exhale, come into child's pose. So you're welcome to drop into this pose anytime you like during your practice. You can open up your thighs really wide and allow your belly to fall through. That's going to feel good on your lower back. A long breath in, long breath out. Inhale to all Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb, yoga lunge. Finding your right alignment in your lunge, squaring off the hips. On the inhale breath, start to straighten out the right leg. And on the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And step the left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, flip the palms. Inhale, reverse our swan dive, come all the way up. On the exhale breath, it's coming to cactus arms, bend the elbows, open up the chest. Inhale the hands high. Start to drop the hips, coming into chair pose. Beautiful, press through the spine, draw the shoulders down, breathing, engaging the core. Inhale, and on the exhale breath, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands. This time, step both feet back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. On the exhale breath, lower the body once more, all the way down. Bring the hands to either side of the mat. Come up high in the fingertips. Untuck the toes. On the inhale breath, lift the chest up. Fierce cobra. On the exhale breath, drop the right shoulder and the right side of the face onto the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left shoulder, left cheek. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder, right cheek. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder, left cheek. Inhale, center. Maybe come up a little bit higher. And on the exhale breath, release the body down. Transition to all fours. Find your way back into child's pose. A long breath in. Long breath out. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Start to stack the right hip on top of the left. Bend the right knee. And see if you can draw the knee up towards the ceiling. Beautiful, Dana. Inhale to square off the hips. Exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb, yoga lunge. We'll start to bring the arms back, pressing through that front leg. Inhale, hands high. Stay with the breath, get longer with the spine. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the hands down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. We'll modify our first chaturanga. Come down to the knees on the exhale breath. Come down halfway. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg high. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Bend the knee. Draw the knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale to square off the hips. Exhale, step the left foot to the left thumb, yoga lunge. Pressing through that back heel. Draw the arms back. Long with the neck. And on the inhale breath, sweep the hands high. Lifting the torso up, Maybe coming into a slight backward bend. Breathe in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the hands down. This time, step back into plank. Move into chaturanga, modifying if you like. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Long breath in, long breath out. So you're welcome to skip that flow anytime you like during this practice. Listen to your body. Have compassion for yourself. Bring your gaze to your hands, come upon your toes. Inhale, on the exhale breath, you can walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back into chair. Exhale, release the hands down. You can jump back into chaturanga arms and move through a flow, or you can walk back to downward facing dog and take your flow. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, the right leg high. On the exhale breath, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, right foot, right thumb, yoga lunge. Go ahead and drop that left heel, and on the inhale breath, come into warrior one. Release your arms, bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Draw the shoulders down and back. Inhale, and on the exhale breath, start to come into a bow. Inhale, start to lift the body up. Bring the hands high. On the exhale breath, open up to warrior two. So you're going to have to make a few adjustments to find your right alignment. Knee over the ankle. Pressing through the outside of that left foot, engaging the arms. Moving into exalted warrior by flipping the palms, stretching out, up, and back. The left hand just resting gently on the back of the leg. Start to straighten out the right leg, moving into reverse straight leg triangle. Inhale, exhale, move into straight leg. Breathing. Slight bend in the knee, flip the palm. Inhale, come back to reverse straight leg. Exhale, let's cartwheel it down. Pivot the left heel up. Let's come into a twist, so we'll send that right arm high. Bring the right hand down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. You can come back into downward dog, or you can move right into a flow. Your call, your practice. Find your breath. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, left foot, left thumb, yoga lunge. This time we'll drop the right heel down, and on the inhale breath, we'll come into warrior one. Releasing the hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhale, start to come forward. Exhale, come into your bow. Beautiful, Dana. Inhale, start to lift the body up. Start to bring the hands high. exhale breath, find warrior two. Moving into exalted, flipping the palm. Keeping that left knee bent, but lifting the torso. Starting to straighten out the left leg, press through the feet, inhale. Exhale, coming into straight leg. A slight bend in the knee, flip the palm, inhale, reverse straight leg. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Pivot that heel up and we'll start to come into a spin, a twist on the other side, lifting the left hand high. Release the left hand down. Now you can Shriyanga back into your flow, or you can Chaturanga, or you can simply step back into downward dog and take a flow. Your call, your own practice. Long breath in, long breath out. Long breath in, long breath out. Bring your gaze to your hands. On your inhale, come up high on the toes. Exhale, float or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back into chair. On the exhale breath, press through the feet, start to lift the body up, lock the thumbs, press the palms up towards the ceiling. Find length in the spine, come into that beautiful backward bend. Inhale, lift the torso high. Exhale, swan back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, jump back, walk back, take a flow or don't. Listen to your body. We'll meet in downward dog. Long breath in, long breath out. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb, yoga lunge. Drop the left heel down, and on the inhale breath, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out the right leg, flip the palm, inhale, reverse your straight leg triangle. Find length in the spine, press through the feet. So inhale, come back to center. On the exhale breath, we'll move into half moon. So you can bend that right knee. Place the right hand down about a foot in front of the right foot. Come up high on the fingertips. Start to shift the weight into the right leg. The left leg will automatically start to lift up. So you might want to use a block. You can take any expression you like. Beautiful job. And take your time transitioning back into warrior two. Inhale. On the exhale breath, we're going to cartwheel it down. We're going to move back into that twist, right? So we'll send that right hand high. And then we're going to shift our way into that left hand. Stack the ankles, moving into side plank. So you can come down on the knee if you like. Any kind of variation. Beautiful job. Take your time moving back into plank. Take a flow if you like, and we'll meet back in downward dog. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left foot, left thumb, yoga lunge. Drop the right heel down, and on the inhale breath, warrior one. exhale, warrior two. Start to straighten out that leg, flip the palm. Reverse your straight leg. Find the length in the spine. Inhale, come back to center. On the exhale breath, start to move into half moon. So you can bend the knee, release the hand in front of the foot, get your block if you like. So we're trying to stack the hips, stack the shoulders if you can. Breathing. Great, Dana. Take your time, come back into warrior two. Go ahead and cartwheel it down. Open up into that twist. And then shifting the weight into the right hand, stacking the ankles, moving into your expression inside plank. Coming back into plank, taking a flow if you like, or just coming back into downward dog. Long breath in, long breath out. Let's come down into child's pose. Take a moment. Maybe reconnect with your intention. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot to the left thumb, your lunge. Go ahead and pivot one time towards the right. Square off the feet. Beautiful job. So let's come up high on the fingertips, like Dana is, and we'll start to move into another twist. So we'll lift the right hand high. We're going to sweep the right arm under the left arm, grab hold of the outside of that left calf, walk the left arm away from our bodies. Come into a nice twist. Compress that hand into the mat or the floor. On your inhale breath, start to walk the hand back to you. Start to lift that right hand high. And on the exhale breath, release it down. Inhale the left hand high. Exhale, weave it under the right, grab hold of the outside of the calf, draw the shoulder, the head down, press the right hand into the floor, breathing, and release, start to walk the hand back to you, inhale the left hand high, exhale, bring it down. Go ahead and pivot the right foot one time. Walk the hands around. We're going to move into lizard lunge. So we'll drop the left knee, shin, and foot onto the mat. So we're opening up the hips here. Now some of you will have, take a few different expressions. You can stay right here. Or you can take your right hand, you can bring it to the inside of your right thigh and press that thigh away from you. Draw the shoulders back. One expression. Or you can also bring the hands down. You can come down onto the forearms. You can tuck the left toes, right? You can come into a bind if you feel like you're ready. I don't know if that's in your practice, Dana. And you can fly as well. If you're flying, take your time. Coming out. Come back into lizard lunge. Everybody take your time. And then come back to your lizard lunge with your hands on the mat. Go ahead pivot again to the left. And then this time, both hands are on the inside of the foot, and we'll drop the right knee down. Coming into lizard lunge on the right side. So taking your expression, bring the hand on the inside of the thigh, open up the hips. Or maybe you want to bind, or maybe you want to fly. Dana's showing us a bind. Beautiful job. Gently step the right foot up to meet the left. Come back to your forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, flip the palms, reverse the swan dive, come all the way up. Slide backward bend. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, float back into chaturanga, or simply walk back to downward dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot halfway up. Drop the left heel down, walk the hands back, and on the inhale breath, sweep the hands high. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. Find length in the torso by lifting up on the inhale. And on the exhale breath, start to come down. Moving into revolve straight leg. So bringing that left hand in front of the right toes. Stacking the shoulders. Beautiful job. And then lifting that back leg if you like. Revolve half moon, releasing the arm. Bringing the leg down if it's extended, bringing the hands together in prayer, and slowly lifting the torso up. Releasing the hands behind you, interlacing your fingers if you can. Finding length, maybe coming back into a slight backward bend. Inhale, coming back to center, starting to move into our expression of warrior three. Shifting the weight forward, lifting that back leg halfway. Take your time, bringing your arms out in front of you, finding length. Bending that right knee, releasing the hands down, stepping back to downward dog, taking a flow if you like. Deepest breath in, long breath out. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot halfway up. Drop the right heel down. And on the inhale breath, send the hands high. Bring that left hand onto the left hip. Inhale to find length. Exhale, start to release the body down, moving into revolve straight leg, bringing that right hand in front of the left foot, stacking the shoulders, releasing the hand high, if you're ready, and maybe moving into revolved half moon by lifting the back leg up. If the leg is extended, bring the foot down. Bring the hands together in prayer. Using your core strength, slowly start to lift the body up. Release your hands behind you, interlace your knuckles. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, maybe slight backward bend. Start to bring the torso up. Start to shift the weight forward. Start to lift that back leg up. Press through the heel. Bring the arms in front of you, find length. Bend the knee, release the hands down. Take your time coming back to downward dog. Take a flow if you like. Long breath in, long breath out. When you gaze to your hands, come up high on the toes, walk or jump to the top of your mat, find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, flip the palms, reverse your swan dive, come all the way up. Inhale, and on the exhale breath, find mountain. We'll start to move into some of our balancing postures, starting with eagle. Dana, you're doing a great job. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, flip the right arm under the left, come into your eagle arms. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and then flip the right leg on top of the left. So there's variations. You can always bring the right toe onto the mat, or you can wrap the leg around. Most important thing is that you're squeezing everything in your center line, you're drawing your hips back, drawing your shoulders back, beautiful adjustments. Inhale, on the exhale breath, coming into a bow if you like, bringing the elbows out in front of the knees, pressing the hips back. Now you can start to open up into Iyengar's half moon, dropping that left hand down. Beautiful job. Take your time. And start to square off the hips. Bring that right leg down. Bring the hands down. Bring that right foot to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, flip the palms. Inhale, reverse, come all the way up. Exhale, find mountain. We'll move to the left side. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, flip the left arm under the right. Find your eagle arms. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and draw the left thigh over the right. Squeezing, engaging the core, drawing the shoulders back. Inhale, on the exhale breath, moving into that bow. Take your time. If you're ready, opening up into half moon. Coming out of half moon, squaring off the shoulders, squaring off the hips, bring the feet to meet, coming back into forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, flip the palms. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, find mountain. We'll start to move into standing bow. We're going to flow from the right side to the left. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, right arm comes down. Bend the right leg. Capture the inside of the foot. Take your time, finding your stability, and on the exhale breath, start to move into your expression. Beautiful alignment. When you're ready, start to take your time coming out. We're just going to windmill that right arm high. Bring the left arm down, bend the leg, capture the foot. Moving on the exhalation, drawing the knee back and up. Breathing, take your time, coming out. Awesome job. And long breath in, long plant the hands, float back if you like, or just walk back to downward dog. Beautiful float. Long breath in, long breath out. Inhale, coming forward into plank. And on the exhale breath, releasing the body all the way down to the mat. Untucking the toes, aligning the fingertips up with the shoulders. And on the inhale breath, moving into your cobra. Pressing the toes into the mat, maybe coming up a little bit higher, taking little baby sips of breath. Beautiful. And release. Bringing the right side of the face onto the mat, arms by your sides, palms face up. Allow your big toes to touch, let the heels gently fall apart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and try blowing it out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring your chin to the mat. Interlace your fingers at your spine. On the inhale breath, start to reach towards the back, start to lift the body up. Bring the arms out like airplane wings, lift the legs up if you can. Come up a little bit higher. And release, bringing the left side of your face onto the mat, arms by your sides. Go ahead and bend the knees and just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Deep breath in the nose, out through the mouth. Keep your knees bent, bring your chin to the mat. And separate your knees at least 8 or 9 inches and grab the outsides of your feet for floor bow. On the inhale breath, start to lift the chest up. Exhale, kick the feet into the hands. Breathing. And release. Release the feet. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Transition to all fours. Inhale, exhale. Come into that wide leg, extended child pose. A moment. Allow yourself to kind of receive what you just did. Allow the back to relax, the shoulders, the neck. Walk the hands back towards your knees. And then come on high to your knees for camel. So the knees are separated, hip distance apart. Bring your hands to either side of your sacrum. So a lot of times people think that camel is, about this incredible deep back bend, but really it's about a deep front line of the body opening up. So I want you to think about lifting your torso up and then walking your gaze back as you press your hips forward. So Dana's really flexible. She can easily see the back wall. She reaches for her heels. You can always tuck your toes if you like. Keep pressing the hips forward, breathing. And then we'll transition out of this by bringing the hands back to the sacrum, lifting the torso up. Stay here for a moment for a breath. And then drop the hips down to the heels, open up the thighs, bring the forehead down, arms at the side, you palms face up. Long breath in, long breath out. And then slowly on the inhale, lift the torso high. Let's come onto all fours. Let's move into cat-cow a few times. Inhale into cow. Exhale, come into an angry cat. So really arch the back up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And come back into your neutral spine. So we'll do a little bit of core. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, come back into our downward dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, knee behind the right wrist, but we're going to hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, the leg high. Exhale, come into pigeon. So bring the knee behind the right wrist. Get the knee and shin out in front of you. Draw the left leg back. Come up high to square off the hips. And when you're ready, take your expression. You can stay high. You can come into relaxed pigeon. Extending the arms out. Relaxing through the hips. Sometimes we are kind of holding tension in the face, so make sure that your cheeks are relaxed, relaxed shoulders. Focus on the breath. Start to gently walk your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips, lift your right leg high, and then release it down. Start to pedal out the legs. And we'll move to the left side. Inhale the left leg high, exhale knee to nose. Inhale the leg high, exhale knee to left elbow. Inhale the leg high, exhale knee to right elbow. Inhale the leg high, exhale bring the knee behind the left wrist, let it hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the leg high, exhale come into pigeon. Knee comes behind the wrist. Square off the hips. Take your time. And find your expression. With every exhalation, just allow the hips to become a little heavier. And this is a great posture to do at home, maybe even while you're watching television, not even just doing it in your regular yoga practice, but when you're at home, feeling a little tension, doing this while maybe you're watching television. Start to take your time, walking your hands back to your shoulders, tucking your toes, lifting the left leg high, really stretching out and coming down to downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out a few times. Maybe bending the knees and just pressing the belly into the thighs just to stretch out the lower spine. And gently lifting the hips. Let's come back down into child's pose once more. And then gently transitioning, lifting the body up, coming to the top of your mat. Right, extending your legs out in front of you. So we're going to break leading with the heart, with a nice straight spine, we're going to stretch out towards the toes. Right? So some of you might be right here, or grabbing the feet, or grabbing the big toes, or maybe just grabbing the shins. Keep leading with the heart. Find that nice stretch in the lower back. Releasing the head, releasing the neck. And on the inhale breath, slowly lifting the torso up, bring the hands high, stretching up, and releasing the arms down. So bring your arms out in front of you, shoulder height, palms face each other, engaging the core. Inhale, and on the exhale breath, rolling backwards. Take your time. You can take a 10-second count if you like. Using all those beautiful core muscles. Great job, Dana. Bring your arms over your head, full body stretch. And bring your knees into your chest. Grab hold of your shins and just kind of rock from side to side a few times. So we're going to release the shins and release the feet onto the mat. The knees are bent. We're going to come into bridge. So the knees are hip distance apart. Arms are by your sides. And walk your heels as close to your glutes as possible. On the next inhale breath, start to press into your feet. Start to lift your hips. Now you can deepen this or take another expression by walking your shoulders under your back. You can interlace your fingers if you like. Right, and lift the hips a little bit higher. Breathing. And then gently take your time coming out. Bring the hips down. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Keep your right knee bent. Release your left leg out in front of you. You can leave the leg on the floor. You can let it hover, right, for a few inches. Interlacing the fingers on top of the right shin. Inhale, and on the exhale breath, squeeze the knee and thigh deep into the chest. Or towards that right arm socket, right? Some of you are really flexible. Release the grip. Scoot the hips over towards the right side. And then start to draw the knee across the body with the left hand. Bring the right arm out, coming into that beautiful twist. And gaze can fall over your right shoulder if that feels okay. Find your breath. And then we'll gently make our way back to center. Bring both the knees back into the chest. And squeeze. And then this time release the left leg out. The leg can hover. Excuse me. Bring the right leg out. Interlace the fingers on top of the left shin. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the knee deep into the chest or to the arm socket. Gently release the grip. Scoot the hips over to the left a few inches. And then draw the knee across the body with the right hand. Bring the left arm out. Into that beautiful supine twist. Should feel a nice release in the lower spine. And gently bring the knees back to center. Bring both the knees into the body. So get your your best grip around your shins. Maybe some of you can grab the elbows, or maybe it's just the wrist. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. And gently just start to release the grip and rock from side to side. So you're welcome to move into a full happy baby, right? By grabbing the outsides of the feet, stacking the ankles and the knees, pressing the feet into the hands as you pull the hands down towards you. And then if you want to take and start to rock from side to side to massage the lower spine. You can switch the grip to the insides of your feet if you like. And start to press out with the heels. Press out towards the ceiling first. And then if you want to start to open up the legs and press out. And bring the feet back together. Release the grip. Bring the soles of the feet together and then let the feet come down to the mat and let the knees just kind of butterfly open. You can rest your hands on your belly if that feels comfortable, or one on the belly, one on the heart, and closing the eyes. Relax in a gentle pose. This is such a good posture for everybody to come into, specifically women though. So if you're really tight in your hips and you have some yoga blocks at home, you can bring some blocks under the thighs, and that will just kind of release a little bit of the pressure and allow you to stay in the posture longer. Long breath in, long breath out. And gently start to transition when you're ready into Shavasana or corpse pose. Releasing the feet to either corner of the mat and relaxing your arms gently by your sides. Your palms can face up or down. If you're feeling a little bit of tension though in your lower spine, you're welcome to bend your knees and release the tension. So we'll start to move through the body and release the different parts of the body using the breath. So we'll bring some tension into the feet. So really engage all the muscles in the feet. Maybe flex the feet. Inhale. Exhale, release. Just let them drop. Start to engage the muscles in the thighs. So really torque it up on the inhale. Exhale, release. Start to engage the glutes. Inhale, really squeeze them tight. Exhale, release. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, release. Engage all the muscles in the arms. Make fists with the hands. Inhale, exhale, release. Squeeze your face up like a prune. Inhale. Exhale, release, stick your tongue out. Beautiful job. Long breath in, long breath out. Connect with the natural rhythm of your breath. Use that as your drishti. One point of focus. Allow the body to heal, to receive the anointment of this practice, right? We work so hard. Dana has done an outstanding job. The body has just given 100%. Now we give back. Relaxing. Receiving. So those of you who are at home, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. When you decide to get up, just remember to get up slowly. Out of it slowly. Start to wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers. And gently roll over onto your left side. Bend your knees. And then gently make your way back into a seated position. Sorry, Dana, I should have got you to turn around the other way. let our palms up and receive. Receiving energy. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. And thank all of you for joining us. Specifically, Dana, it has been an honor and a pleasure to guide you through this practice. From our hearts to yours, namaste.